Good morning. I'm Swati Sharma and you're listening to MediaPlex News Radio. Andrew Scheer has stepped down as the leader of the Conservative Party of Canada. Scheer announced his resignation on Thursday, barely 3 years after taking the helm of the party. He is leaving the leadership position after a disappointing election loss that created internal divisions and revelations that he allegedly used party money to pay for his children's private school tuition. Conservative Essex MP Chris Lewis expresses his feelings on the Scheer resignation.
I thank him for his years of service to this country and to our party. I am grateful for the support he gave me during my successful campaign to be our MP for Essex. He remains a valued colleague. He has my respect and friendship. May he serve his constituents in Regina Capel long and well.
The flu season is officially here in Windsor. The Windsor-Essex County Health Unit announced their first case of influenza A. It arrives this year about a month later than it did in 2018. Last year, over 150 cases of flu were confirmed in the city. The health unit is reminding everyone they can still go to their healthcare providers or a local pharmacy to get their flu shot. The position of Poet Laureate of Ontario has been named in memory of the late singer by the tragically hip George Downey by Windsor-Tecumseh MPP Percy Hatfield. There will be a selection committee comprised of the Speaker of the House for the Legislative Library and the 2 members of the Arts Council.
Attaching Gord Downey's name to that means that in the future, every 2 years when we name a new poet laureate, they'll be thinking about Gord Downey and his legacy to Canadian literature, to his poetry.
CBC Windsor rang in their holidays with their annual Sounds of the Season broadcast this morning. Agnes Wu has the story.
CBC Windsor radio broadcast The Sound of the Season from St. Clair College today is part of the Windsor-Essex Food Banks Association. All food and funds raised supports the food banks throughout the year, not just during the holidays. The host of Windsor Morning on CBC Radio, Tony Dossett, said it is a worthy cause.
Because we're part of this community, we're really sensitive to the difficulty a lot of people in this community have. People who can't do something so basic as, put together a meal for them or their families. And this is the time of year when I think it's probably more important to any of us, and it's more sensitive because it's the holiday season.
For MediaPlex Radio, I'm Agnes Wu.
The sun sets early in December, but Kingsville is lighting up the night sky. Tyler Stein reports.
Residents of Kingsville are enjoying a bigger and brighter light display this year at Lakeside Park. Maggie Roudechet is the program manager for Parks and Recreation in Kingsville and feels that events like Fantasy of Lights are essential.
Events are very important to the livability of a community.
The town of Kingsville has decorated the park for the last 27 years with contributions from local businesses and community members. Maria Edwards is the owner of New Designs, a business that has thrived in Kingsville for over 30 years. She sees how the lights bring life to the town every year.
It drives some traffic into the town. Even for the residents, I enjoy the Fantasy of Lights. I enjoy looking at them.
The lights will remain at Lakeside Park until January 8th. For MediaPlex News, I'm Tyler Stein.
Windsor native Bob Bugner has taken over head coaching duties of the San Jose Sharks. The Sharks fired former Windsor Spitfire player Pete DeBoer and named Bugner the intern coach Wednesday. Bugner began this season as an assistant coach under DeBoer. He returns the Sharks after being fired by the Florida Panthers in the off-season. With his hire, Windsor natives make up for nearly 13% of NHL head coaches. After picking up points in 13 straight games, the Windsor Spitfires are dropping in altitude in the standings. Last night, the Spitfires hosted the Saginaw Spirit. The 2 offensive forces exchanged goals, scoring 3 goals in 29 seconds. With the score tied at 3, the teams played a 3-on-3 overtime. The Spirit scored on a penalty shot in overtime and won 4-3. The Spitfires have now lost 4 of their last 5 games. They played Geoff Friday night before hosting their rival, London Knights, on Sunday. Now turning to weather. Today there will be a mix of sun and clouds with a high of 4 degrees. Saturday there is a chance of showers and a high of 4 degrees. Sunday will have a high of 0 and there is a chance for snow. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Swati Sharma.